Back live at the Loyola Center. We go back 1 year and we remember that 23-point drought of the UST Growling Tigers against the De La Salle Green Archers in the first round, and with a vengeance on the second round, a 2-point win by De La Salle.
Right, you remember that. You remember that very well. That first game, people could not believe the score. La Salle was really being pounded.
And then we recall the presence still then of Binky Favis, who's no longer playing for UST. We also recall the presence of Sandro Limpot and Dwight Lago, who are now in the Pro League.
Right. And of course, UST, we know, is a very experienced team. They've got 7 to 8 players who have played for the national team already. More importantly, even the new recruits, the rookies, are of high caliber, Jimmy. So it's going to be very difficult, really, to go up against UST unless Coach Virgil Villavicencio has a good game plan for them. Most coaches do that. Let's see if they stick to their game plan and try to upset the Tigers from UST.
This will be quite an important ball game in testing the strength of the De La Salle Green Archers. Of course, with 7 national team players in your lineup, there's no need to test the strength of that lineup. And if you saw the opening day play of the UST Growling Tigers, you will believe, you know, they are primed for a championship this year. But of course, as Waki has said, this is the UAAP.
Right. Of course, in today's game, Ateneo, they were able to get their bearings back, and they defeated Adamson earlier. But in that opening day, they had the opening day jitters, and UST really pounced on them.
Starting 5 for De La Salle
starting
University.
5 there. We see Evangelista already
number 13,
for UST. Of course, there's Belmonte, and there's Tangkin Sen.
At guard number 16.
Then we have Espino and Quinto. So that's a tall starting lineup, and very powerful players actually for UST. For La Salle, we have Espinosa, Telan, Jason Webb is there. Okay, here comes Saulier, and the 5th man
Lago
will be Elmer Lago. And Jim, La Salle definitely has to work as a unit. All 5 have to put their heads together that they will try to win this game as it should be done in basketball, playing a team game. Very important, because UST, even if they go one-on-one, they're very good at that. There's the referees.
Our referees, Ronnie Besabe and Mr. Ronnie Rollier.
So this will be a big test for La Salle. They won their opening game 94-76 against UP. But then again, UP was also playing without their starting center, Winyo.
And the 56 UAAP season would like to thank Milo, the official energy drink of the UAAP basketball games. Close up for shiny white teeth, long-lasting fresh breath. And Granny Goose Slam Dunk Cheese Balls, the 1993 UAAP official snack food. Primetime college basketball on your screen Saturdays on this channel. And this jump ball is brought to us by Revex, the high-performance diesel engine oil from Petron. Udoy Belmonte starts it off with this shot using the rim.
He was our MVP in the last game against Ateneo. Still sharp as ever, Udoy Belmonte, ready for the pros next year.
Telan is a rookie for the De La Salle Green Archers. He will have his hands full against Dennis Espino.
Right, as in that sequence, he traveled. So Espino keeping a close eye on Telan. There's the foul given up by Solier on Evangelista. So La Salle starting out with a man-to-man defense here. Half court, man-to-man.
Foul, Soler.
Looking at the first 5s of these two squads, Waki, is we noticed the disparity in talent as far as the center slot of these two squads is concerned.
Definitely. And let's see how this works for La Salle, because UST is very good one-on-one Okay, they get that rebound there.
Jason Webb will give it to Espinosa. Good lead pass, yes.
Here comes Tankinsen. Transition. They're trying, both teams trying to run the break here.
Dennis Espino will miss. And Jason Webb again will initiate a fast break to Espinosa. This time left-handed. Every point will count for the De La Salle Green Archers.
Right, Jimmy, and we see the ploy here of Coach Virgil Villavicencio. Run, run, and run the whole time. Try to catch them by surprise.
The pass over to Espino, tapped out by Telan.
So we see Espinosa, very speedy player from La Salle, with the first 4 points for his team. He sure can run that break.
Inside to Espino, eluding the rookie of La Salle.
Yes, and that was a nice pass given by Belmonte inside.
Espinosa is matched up against Tangkin Seng. Jason Webb has Ginto on him. Telan has Dennis Espino. Lago will have Udoy Belmonte on him.
Patented jump shot by Elmer Lago. Very deadly, very high percentage when he does that, Jimmy.
We look at how Elmer Lago is playing now, and there is a big disparity compared to the way he was playing last year.
Right,
because
because
very little minutes he was given.
That's right, very little minutes for Elmer Lago because of the presence of Dwight Lago. So the first foul will be committed here by Elmer Lago. Well, Tankinsen was left free on the left side, and he just darted in. No, nothing Elmer Lago could do about that.
Those free throws are quite important.
We've got a good crowd here for this game. Actually, the first game, we were almost packed. And then they left, and, well, some of them stayed behind. But now, rooters from UST and La Salle all here.
Espinosa knows how wily Tankinsen can be and is guarding that ball with his life. Elmer Lago is well guarded by Udoy Belmonte. This is Jason Webb now trying to elude Ginto underneath, using the move.
Strong move by Jason, yes. So that was a strong move by Jason Webb inside, but it's going to be a side. Oh no, it's going to be 2 shots. He was on his way to the basket, and they're going to give him 2 shots.
Foul, Espino.
A 1-point ball game. La Salle is enjoying that lead. It may expand with these free throws from Jason Webb.
That's one aspect of his game that he's improved on. Foul shooting. Remember last year he used to miss a lot of free throws. Now Jason more accurate from there.
Eat your words, Joaquin Rio.
Well, it always happens. Always happens.
2-point lead by La Salle. Udoy Belmonte and Dennis Espino, there's that double team. And Telan will commit his first personal foul. He went into foul trouble in their first ball game.
Correct. First personal foul for Telan will send Dennis Espino to the line for 2. Brought to you by Alaksan. Well, but I feel those are good fouls to give, so you make Espino know that he has to earn his points.
Someone who has played in the shadow of Zandro Limpot Jr. in the commercial league and is now come to his own niche here at the USC Growling Tiger squad. Dennis Espino.
Right, Espino missing his second attempt, but Evangelista was there.
Espinosa signaling the play. Soler. Inside move against Evangelista. Underneath, a lot of fakes.
Oh.
He used the spin on the ball using the glass. Goes in.
Right, and what we're seeing right now, Jimmy, is that the La Salle players are really challenging UST as far as offensive and defensive boards are concerned. All 5 of them, as we were saying earlier, they have to work as a unit, and that's what they're doing right now.
Definitely lessons learned from opening day watching the UST Growling Tigers run over the Ateneo. Belmonte, he wanted to pass off to Evangelista. Sauler was there. 16 minutes and 29 remaining. Low-scoring ball game. Tenko.
Yes, that's Tenko of
Cannot
UST.
play for UST. And the reason for his not being able to play, we'll tell you later.
Okay.
Belmonte, Evangelista, zone defense by De La Salle. Belmonte will cut through it.
3 points.
First three-point shot for Udoy Belmonte from the outside.
Brought to you by Milo, the official energy drink of the UAAP basketball games. Lago. Blocking foul on Ginto.
Foul, Ginto.
So that's going to send Elmer to the line for 2. Elmer with a chance to tie the score here at 11 should he sink.
Also, someone that my partner is very familiar with, Arik Del Rosario.
Another good-looking person over here, Coach Arik Del Rosario.
Lago will convert his first charity from the 4.5-meter line. Now he has a chance to tie this ball game up. Oh, yes.
I like the way he gives that shot off. Is a loop. Very nice loop by Elmer Lago.
It is tied for the third time. Evangelista using the glass on a reverse.
Well, that happened because of the way UST moved that ball around the paint, and then eventually that ball eventually going to Evangelista, who's very good inside once he gets the baseline.
Jason Webb, Lago, Espinosa. There's a cut by Webb to the right side, but the ball is now on the weak side with Lago. Running jumper, yes.
Elmer Lago really on fire here.
And I'm sure the scouts are watching. Udoy Belmonte, inside move.
Well, he positioned very well for that offensive board. That was the first thing to do, get the offensive board. Because Belmonte, once he's got the ball inside, will be a threat.
From Jason Webb, it goes to Telan. Now to Espinosa. He will look for a receiver or drive. Yes!
Yes, sir. The quickness again of Tony Boy Espinosa coming into play here. He left his man behind. He's got 6 points in the ball game.
The only rookie in the La Salle lineup is Telan. And on the other end, it's all old-timers for UST.
That foul is going to go against Telan, his second personal foul.
Right now, we'd like you to take a look at our roving interviewer for an update.
Thanks, Jimmy. For player update, we have Jinky Tenko, who will not be seeing action today from the Growling Tigers because he has a minor slip disc problem. But you will get to see him play on Tuesday when the UST Tigers will play against the National University. Back to the game.
Thank you so much for that update, Ina. Thank you. And so that was clear. He's going to play on Tuesday.
It will only be a temporary sidelining. 14 minutes and 21 remaining in this first half, and UST is ahead by a point. And right now, Oliver Bunyi is on his way to the official stable to go inside the hardcourt to replace Telan.
You're right, Jim. Coach Virgil Villavicencio, as you watch the field goal shooting percentages, 6 out of 10 UST La Salle, a big 6 out of 7, huh? Yes, he doesn't want to chance Telan, so he'll probably pull him out right now.
La Salle has been very deliberate in its offense, but that time they lose it to Belmonte. Tanquinsten. Espino.
And you can hear the crowd. That's the UST crowd in the background.
4-point lead now, being enjoyed by the Growling Tigers. Elmer Lago, Jason Webb, Espinosa is moving to the left side. Webb will give it to Espinosa. Yes.
The three-point
yes.
shot. It's Espinosa really with Elmer Lago shooting a lot of baskets for LaSalle here. A very hot Tony Boy Espinosa now with, what, 9 points in the ball game.
And that's the first Milo three-point shot of De La Salle. This is Evangelista for UST. Simi move and it hits the foot of a defender. Jason Webb is all alone, but it was too strong.
Too fast for his own good that time. The defense of LaSalle has really been working. Oh, the cameras. What are those? Is that the radio panel over there?
I believe a very expensive zoom lens just hit the Loyola Center hardcourt.
Very expensive. All right, those are very expensive stuff, Jim.
But then, if players are diving for that ball, that's the way the UAAP is. The cameramen better watch out. We have players sacrificing bodies just to get at that basketball.
And so far, LaSalle giving a good account of themselves. Only a 1-point deficit for them. 12 minutes, 27 seconds remain at the half.
Collier will miss. Godoy Belmonte, though, will not control the rebound. We have 12 minutes and 20 remaining in this half. Finally, Oliver Bunye goes in. Or Edmund Reyes is now inside, replacing Evangelista. A power ball game in the offing for the Growling Tigers with Edmund Reyes inside. 1-point lead for UST. Alley-oop play to Jason Webb. Block in his face by Edmund Reyes. What a way to start off a ball game. Saulier to Lago. Now Jason Webb against Godoy Belmonte. There will be a foul called by referee Besabe. It will be on Godoy. As we look at this replay, he bodied up on Jason Webb.
So Jason in the line again for 2 free throws. And Tankinsen is replaced here by, let's see, that's number 18 man. That's Ramos. Zalian Ramos, a new face. A rookie from Bulacan, standing 5'9", playing the point position.
Jason Webb takes a long look at that front rim. It looks a sharp free throw. He just shot. 11 minutes and 51 remaining. LaSalle now gets back their lead. Ramos has the ball. Fran, he distinguished himself in the opening day ball game against Ateneo. Now Ramos, all net from the left side. 1-point lead. UST gets it back.
Time remaining here, 11 minutes and 29 seconds.
Tony Boy Espinosa.
Ramos trying to body up against Tony Boy Espinosa, trying to deny him the ball. Here comes Elmer Lago. Oh, that's Bunye's foul. Bunye trying to give a pick to Espinosa, but to Elmer Lago, but he moved. Watch this.
There is that moving pick, which is a violation that slow-mo brought to us by Alaksan. Isang tableta, tanggal ang sakit ng katawan. Mayuma, arthritis at sakit ng ipin.
Sakit ng ipin, all right. And Espinosa is charged with that foul. His first personal. Watch the slow-mo.
Sauler.
And with 11 minutes and 3 seconds remaining, LaSalle has called a timeout. We'll be back. Welcome back to courtside. Nuttall brought to you by Medical for fast relief of body aches, headaches, and fever with no narcotic side effects. Medical.
Right, and that was Coach Arik Del Rosario of UST giving instructions to his boys. It will be a UST inbound here. There was a foul earlier committed by Tony Boy Espinosa, who's burning hot actually with 9 points already in the ball game, Jim.
It is a credit to the De La Salle Green Archers to be down by only 1 against this powerhouse UST squad. The Ramos will give it now to Edmund Reyes. Eluding Patrimonio, eluding Bunye, and even gaining a foul.
Let's see, that's going to go against, whose foul is that? Second personal, Bunye, Oliver Bunye.
Foul, Bunye.
As we have mentioned earlier, it's a weak spot as far as that center slot of La Salle is concerned.
Yes.
About to go into the ball game is Alvin Magpantay, as we are waiting for Edmund Reyes to complete his charities from the free throw line.
That's right. Let's introduce, we've got Katrina right now. Jim, Ina's with someone special. Okay, Ina.
Okay, we're back. I'm here right now with Coach Norman Black, the man behind several championships with BBA's San Miguel Beer. Coach Black, what brings you to the UAAP?
My stepson Christopher Tan plays for the LaSalle team, so I'm here to support him.
Okay, and how are you enjoying the game so far?
It's very nice. It's nice to be back to the college-type atmosphere, the excitement, and also I get a chance to relax.
Oh, that's great. For the information of your San Miguel fans, we understand that you are now into the semifinals. What are your chances of being into the finals this year?
Well, I think we have a good chance of sneaking up on some of the teams because we're not really one of the favorites this conference, especially if we get back Alvin Ting and Samboy Lim back into the lineup. I think we have a very good chance.
Well, that's very good to hear, and I wish you luck. That's Katrina Suarez for you. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much. What a chance
Yes.
to relax. He really enjoys basketball, and also a chance to watch and support his stepson Christopher Tan, who is playing for De La Salle.
That's right, Jim. And boy, we've got a lot of celebrities here watching the UAAP. And LaSalle trying to set up. Here comes Jason.
Dennis Espino gets the miss.
Right, and I believe that's the biggest lead in this ball game, a 4-point lead by UST. Let's see if they can capitalize. No, they missed that. 10 minutes, 13 seconds remain in this half. A 4-point lead for UST. You know, they're playing a man-to-man, but with Espino patrolling the lanes. Big rebound there.
Alvin Magpantay with a good trail of that miss. We've got some interesting matchups here in this ball game. Patrimonio is bodied up against Edmund Reyes, while Bautista is told to check in with the officials first before replacing Jason Webb.
Right, Jason Webb giving a very good account of himself.
On the other end, Dennis Espino has been replaced.
Okay, looking at the lineup of UST, we have Ramos, Abugan, Reyes, Tenco, and Fran. For LaSalle, Magpantay, Bautista, Patrimonio, Bunye, and Espinosa. Alvin Magpantay has been getting less minutes here now as compared to last year. That's the UST Bleachers booing, hoping Alvin does not make. Makes his first, however.
Ramos has the ball right now. He passed it back to front. Two-man ball game for the UST Growling Tigers. Third man will be Edmund Reyes. Back to Ramos. Fourth man.
That's it.
Abugan. And now Fran loses it as the last pass to complete the offensive using 5 men. They lose it and turn it over to De La Salle.
Right. Ramos trying to pressure Espinosa.
Bunye. Espinosa, the looper, doesn't go in. Good boxing out by the UST Growling Tigers as Ramos is in a hurry to bring that ball down. Thwarted by Patrimonio, stolen by Bunye. And now Espinosa is bringing it down, gives it to Magpantay. The fake, the shot, in the clock. Abugan will commit the foul.
Okay, watch the pass given by Espinosa. Magpantay will fake once and then go to his left, and then Abugan comes in. Yes, there's a foul. Good call by the ref. That was very clear in that Alaksan slow-mo. Garcia coming in for Espinosa now, who's done a splendid job of orchestrating for his team.
Magpantay didn't play so much in the first game of De La Salle against UP. He only played 4 minutes. But in a very short span, he was 67% from the field. Currently 100%.
So 4 successive charities by Magpantay ties up the ball game again at 24. 8 minutes and 54 seconds to go here at the half.
Oh yes.
Look at that defensive rotation of La Salle. Huh? That zone has been very active there. And UST, they're having a hard time shooting in the inside. 3-second violation will be called by the ref.
Swarming man zone defense and then collapsing inside the paint.
Right.
Watching also a relative playing for De La Salle. Alvin Patrimonio is watching Alan Glenn Patrimonio. Is currently inside the hard court.
Right. Garcia orchestrating for the team now.
Ball fake. This is the younger, but not really younger and also talented brother of Patrimonio. La Salle losing it.
Okay, we have Val David coming into the ball game now. But before anything else, Jimmy, we have a timeout. We'll go back to studios.
We are looking at this college basketball ball game.
Right, Jimmy. We see also Coach Ike Del Rosario has just dispatched again Dennis Espino. So Dennis Espino, Evangelista, Belmonte, Fran, and Val David. This is a deadly combination for UST. Let's see if they can pull away now.
Adoy Belmonte to Val David. Back to Adoy, now Dennis Espino. Strong move that doesn't net him a pair of points. Alan Glenn Patrimonio is fouled on the move.
The foul will go against Val David. So that has been the battle cry of Virgil Villavicencio and La Salle right now. As soon as you get that ball, go for the fast break as fast as you can. And that's been causing some problems for Coach Eric Del Rosario. There's Coach Virgil Villavicencio of La Salle. A 1-on-1 situation here for Glenn Patrimonio, Alan Glenn Patrimonio. He finally gives La Salle back the lead. And the stand picture section from UST right now wondering why their team can't seem to pull away as of the moment.
Alan Glenn Patrimonio is starting to shed his baby fat and is showing us he can also play in the seniors division of the UAAP. Udoy Belmonte, excellent move using the glass.
What a fine player Udoy Belmonte is, huh? All the experience, all the confidence in the world when he takes those shots.
This is the 7th deadlock of the ball game, 26 all. La Salle has a chance to get back that lead. Bautista. The net was folded on the rim. He unfolded it with that three-point shot brought to us by Milo.
Right. And you know, he hesitated for a while. He was looking for cutters, but he found himself open. So why not? Yes. Udoy Belmonte also, that's his second in the ball game. All the way from Milo country. Tit for tat here, Jimmy.
One Milo three-point shot after another. 6 minutes and 56 remaining. 29 all is the 8th deadlock of this ball game. De La Salle is showing us they can hold their own against powerhouse UST. Alvin Magpantay, it's an air ball. Evangelista. Val David. Belmonte on the right side. He will get the ball. Using the glass again. Too sharp this time. Evangelista flew for that rebound. And Alvin Magpantay was seen with a foul by referee Rolye.
Right. First personal for Alvin Magpantay. And let's see. Both teams are in penalty now. That's going to send Fran Fran? Could it be Fran to the line? No, Evangelista. Oh, there's President, of course, Anton Montinola of FEU, Commissioner San Luis there. And let's see, I didn't catch the... No, rather San Juan, Commissioner San Juan, excuse me. So...
Right now, Bautista just gave it to Alan Glenn Patrimonio. And he barreled his way into Evangelista. He paid the price for it. But he got an offensive foul from Patrimonio.
And there's Brother Alvin smiling it away. Espinosa is in the ball game again for Garcia.
One move that Alan Glenn Patrimonio still doesn't have is that excellent spin move that his brother has in so many games in the Pro League exhibited.
Definitely give him time to work on that, and for Brother Alvin to teach him that.
As Magpantay was holding on to that ball, an offensive foul was committed.
So Bunye will pick up foul number 3 here. Watch this slow-mo. That's the second time Bunye gets an offensive foul. So Telan will be coming in for him.
From the corner run, it's back to him from Valdavid. Udoy Belmonte, quick move using the glass this time from the left side.
And why not? Udoy can shoot from both flanks.
Oh yes, and now UST is ahead by 2. LaSalle may just equalize on display. Too strong that time, UST, and their big man bringing it down on a 4-on-2 break.
That ball, a good interference there, run by Magpantay. He was able to tap that ball away. It hit Belmonte first. So LaSalle is going to keep ball possession here. We're seeing very quick hands also on the part of LaSalle, Jim.
As we looked at Dennis Espino, we remember a few years back that gangling 6'6" center who couldn't even bring the ball down. Espinosa will cut in. Tie the ball game once again.
Right, 11 points for Espinosa now, and what an intrusion that time. We've got a tight ball game again at 31.
9 deadlocks now. Udoy Belmonte will miss. He will pick it up once again. Wisely biding time for a play. Patrick Brad, Dennis Espino, quickly. Bautista almost stole it from Dennis Espino. 4 minutes and 33 remaining in this first half. Lago will come in, and so will Edwin Reyes. So will Duncan for UST.
Right, so we can see very good shuffling as far as both coaches are concerned, Jim. They're getting those good combinations in there, and both squads really coming to play here. A 31 deadlock we have. 4 minutes, 33 seconds to go.
So now it's Belmonte, Reyes, Sampinsen, Patrick Franz, Dennis Espino. Very strong five. The miss by Belmonte. Lago made sure. Pass it on to Espinosa. Estelan drops. Bautista is blocked. Espino will look at Reyes and say, good job.
What a big block by Espino that time. We had bodies all over the court falling down. There's Estelan. Here comes Espinosa. Espino didn't mind that. He just wanted to get that block off Bautista. A gigantic leap by him.
Tied at 31 all. This is the 9th deadlock. 4 minutes and 19. Alan Glenn Patrimonio will do a sideline inbound. Two speedy players against each other. Espinosa and Duncan. Elmer Lago. Bautista will miss. Reyes will snare the rebound. Duncanson will quickly bring it down.
Right, we see the blocks there. UST with 4, LaSalle with 1. They're moving that ball around very quickly. Let's see what Fran can do here.
Block.
Elmer Lago with a great block there.
But UST still keeping the basketball and converting it into points. And they get back the lead.
Espinosa now doing what he does best. And that's his property, Jimmy. That's his real estate. Dennis Espinosa in the paint.
Bautista, Lago, no cutters yet for De La Salle. Inside move, Bautista will be fouled in mid-flight by Edmund Reyes. We have 3 minutes and 26 remaining in this half.
I can't believe how these two teams are going at it. It's like a championship game. And that score, the biggest lead, I believe, was 4 points by UST at 24-20.
Oh yes, that's correct, Wacky. And we have experienced 9 deadlocks in this ball game. The last one at 31 all. And the next one could be forthcoming with this charity from Bautista. And coming up at halftime will be the Granny Goose Slam Dunk Cheese Ball Slam Dunk competition. It doesn't drop, no tie. Espino, Takinsen, Patrick, Fran, they will set it up. Cross court. Fran will have to leap for that ball. Ball fake. Belmonte now inside. Picks it up once again.
Very quick to react, Jimmy. Udoy Belmonte there. They lost the ball already for a while. And then he was able to get that and sink it. He has 16 points in the ball game.
Elmer Lago. Now the switch by Dennis Espino and Elmer Lago. They have drawn the big man out. Espinosa against Takinsen. No opening there. Bautista. Castellan who asked for that ball. Cut by Patrimonio, but Espinosa will take the shot. Bautista will not control the rebound. Edmund Reyes will, and he will look for Takinsen, who is now looking for a receiver, but opted to take the shot and missed. Fran, underneath.
That's a charge. That's going to be a charge by Fran. Good defense put up by Telan. Very clear. And Fran just charged into him. Watch that. Telan just put his arms up. And there Fran giving Telan the body. It's an offensive foul committed by
Bautista.
Fran. Bautista given a rest now. Jason Webb played well for La Salle in the first 10 minutes of play. He's back in this ball game with 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Another interested throw basketball player. Abed Kidaben in the shadows. Lago with a miss. Jason Webb is blocked. Edmund Reyes has been all over for UST together with Dennis Espino on defense.
That's right. So that defense of UST is very hard to break really inside. They've got good defenders there and good shot blockers.
Patrimonio.
Sawyer will come back in. He will replace Alan Glenn Patrimonio, who's a little winded right now. Espinosa, alley-oop play, thwarted by Belmonte. Sawyer, now Telan with a miss.
And there goes UST running. Let Takinsen go.
Espino challenging, picking it up once again and converting.
Finally gets that shot to fall.
With a minute and 59. We have a UST lead of 3 and a timeout by De La Salle University. Gutierrez and Alvin Patrimonio.
So Jim, I was about to say that's the biggest lead in this ballgame, a 5-pointer by UST, 37-32. And let's see, that's either a minute and 38 seconds remaining or a minute and 58. I think that's a minute and 38 seconds.
A 5-point lead. UST is enjoying it. Possession being enjoyed by De La Salle, and a chance to cut it down. Espinosa is asking Jason Webb to cut to the right side as he passes to Lago. Finally, Jason gets in back to Espinosa. No cutters. Finally, Webb goes in. What a move!
What an incursion there by Jason Webb. Past 3 UST going gold is
Tangkitsen. Run. Toy Belmonte. Belmonte with the shot and rims out Talan. Now Espinosa. Inside and out to Taulier. And now Lago will lose it to Reyes. Belmonte. To Espino. All alone. He missed and muffed a slam. Now Jason Webb with the shimmy move.
Wild and woolly right now. Wild and woolly, and we're not seeing any scores. La Salle has only scored 2 points in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That shot is not going to count. There was a foul earlier by Saulier. So a 1-on-1 situation here. There's a slow-mo 1-on-1 situation for Uduy Belmonte.
As we look at that slow-mo, you notice a sign that says slam dunk cheese ball. At halftime, we will have some slam dunk contestants, and one of them will be Alberto Gidaben Jr. of the Ateneo Kiddies. He is the son of Abed Gidaben. And this huddle is brought to you by Medical for fast relief of body aches, headaches, and fever with no narcotic side effects. We'll be back. With 16 seconds remaining, UST is ahead in this first half by 3.
I'm sorry, Jim, I couldn't hear you for a while there. But UST having to fight for every point here. La Salle putting up a very good defensive rotation, and that's what's keeping them in this ball game. So let's see how Uduy Belmonte does from the line. Normally converts from there. He can give his team a 5-point lead, again the biggest in this ball game.
Before this telecast, Waki, you mentioned the need for better teamwork for De La Salle. And if we compare the kind of ball game that we watched last year compared to this one, apparently it's been an excellently rounded game for De La Salle. We're watching right now, in spite of the absence of Dwight Lago.
Right,
and
right.
the superstar
Jun
of last
Limpot,
year.
Jonas Mariano,
Yes.
they're all not here now. But right now they know they have to work more as a team.
Jason Webb will streak down, will wait for teammates, as there was excellent consistent defense by UST, but they have only 5 seconds on the game clock. Espinosa was blocked. Talan, too late. That will not be counted.
It will
And
not count.
Yes, UST will come up with a 4-point lead after 20 minutes of play, and at halftime you will be watching.
Every night when you're not here, all my dreams will fill with fear, and this is to make my love run free. Don't hurt me while I give my heart
Back
to
with us
you.
here in the half.
Burning like a
Only a 4-point lead for UST, 38-34. They're quite surprised. What's doing the job for La Salle is a good defensive rotation they're putting up, and they're playing as a unit, one unit. Now, I believe in the second half, UST might pull away if they should play with more teamwork. Okay, they're going one-on-one a lot of times, and well, they feel they can take La Salle one-on-one. But the thing is, La Salle is putting up a very good defense. We'll show you the stats now. Okay, the free throw shooting percentages and the field goals. Okay, right there, UST 47%. They have attempted 32 times and made 15. La Salle has made 10 out of 30 for 33%. While UST has missed 4 free throws, 60%, 6 out of 10. And La Salle, 86%, 12 out of 14. All the rest of the other stats, more or less about the same. So, before anything else, we'd like to...
For the start of the third quarter, the second half of this ball game, with UST on top by 4, 38-34. And Wacky, UST has not displayed the kind of ferocity that it showed in the opening day against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. But on the other hand, the LaSalle Green Archers have shown that they are in the same league as Powerhouse UST.
Right, Jim, I think that's more like it, because I know that the way UST is playing, they're really trying their best to get a bigger lead here, to execute their plays and all that, but LaSalle is just not willing to give them that. So LaSalle has come up with a good game plan here, and that 1-3-1 zone, man zone, collapsing zone defense of LaSalle has worked wonders for them.
Medical for fast relief of body aches, headaches, and fever with no narcotic side effects.
We've got some other stats here. LaSalle had 7 turnovers in the first half, UST 6. Fast break points, LaSalle with 4, UST nothing. In the assists department, that belonged to UST 9-5, and they also had more shot blocks, 6-3. LaSalle had 2 steals, 1 steal for UST. So let's see how UST comes out here, because really everybody expected LaSalle not to come out with this kind of resistance, should we put it that way, Jim, but they are showing that they can play ball too.
Magpantay, Espinosa, and Talan in the middle, Jason Webb, and Sauler, Dennis Espino, Fran Tankinsen who has the ball, Odoy Belmonte, and Evangelista for UST. Patrick Fran. Now Odoy Belmonte, the cut by Espino is spoiled by the hand. The passing lane was spoiled by the hand of Espinosa.
That's right. And let's see if they still go to that defense. Yes, it's still a 1-3-1 defense. Zone defense, rather.
Delan. Espinosa. Now Jason Webb.
Oh, what a beautiful fake there by Jason Webb. And we see Senator Freddie Webb also here in the gallery watching his son Jason.
Tankinsen. Dennis Espino. Short. Blocked a little bit. A foul will be called on Evangelista. Foul number 1 on him.
So LaSalle starting out very strong again. Coach Virgil Villavicencio on your screens.
The 56 UAAP season would like to thank Milo, the official energy drink of the UAAP basketball games, and Granny Goose Slam Dunk Cheese Balls. Alvin Magpantay. Cross-court passing by the De La Salle Green Archers. Webb inside.
Oh!
In there with a foul to boot.
What a big play by Jason Webb there, getting the foul and sinking the basket. A chance now for LaSalle to grab the lead back. He's really improved from last year. Jason Webb is now looking also to score, unlike last year where he was only playing good defense.
As we look at Tankinsen getting instructions from former teammate, now part of the coaching staff, Binky Fabi, and now LaSalle is taking back that 1-point lead. 18 minutes and 37.
Look at that floating man zone defense of LaSalle. Look at that.
Almost a steal, but UST will keep. Dennis Espino, cross court. This is Patrick Fran, in and out. Talan, Espinosa, quick transition defense by UST, but quicker.
Yes, sir.
Espinosa and Magpantay.
Yes, sir. LaSalle is out and running now. The biggest lead, I believe, a 3-pointer.
Odoy Belmonte inside to Espino. There was a foul from behind him on rookie Talan, 6'6", 7 straight points by De La Salle.
Right. 3rd personal foul for Talan, the starting rookie center for LaSalle. He'll have to watch it. And LaSalle has a 7-0 blast going for them. Let's see if Dennis Espino can score here. Yes, gives the first point in the second half to UST. And LaSalle fans up on their feet, delirious with the way their team has started the second half.
5 out of 6 from the free throw line. Dennis Espino chops the LaSalle lead down to only 1. LaSalle has it. They would like to stretch it back 4-point lead. Espinosa, Telan is cutting, but there have been no passes to Telan inside. Sauler swishes it from inside the blue plate at low post.
Right, and the baseline was given Saulier again. LaSalle shooting very well here in the second half.
Duncanson, Udoy Belmonte, using the glass, in and out.
Oh,
Underneath, Espino had control, but he was bumped from outside by Udoy Belmonte. Unlucky break.
right, so LaSalle will, that ball will go to LaSalle now. And I can't get over the way LaSalle is defending against UST. They're really maximizing their effort to keep Espino and Evangelista away from the shaded lane.
Jason Webb has that ball. Telan will take the jumper. He's up in. For so many times, he was asking for that ball while cutting. This time he got it, penetrated, and then took that jumper. What a plum for a rookie. Udoy Belmonte, the veteran of UST.
There's a three-point shot all the way from Milo Country.
The official energy drink of the UAAP basketball games. Milo. Jason Webb. Telan would like to drive. He was easy prey for a steal. Duncanson. Very wise move. Using his body to shield the ball and using the glass to put it in. Tied presently at 45 all, and a foul to move from De La Salle.
Right, second personal foul for Espinosa, and Edmund Reyes comes in for Evangelista. Field goal shooting in second half. LaSalle 5 out of 5, UST 2 out of 6. So how can you go wrong? Chance for UST to grab the lead again here should Duncanson score.
16 minutes and 19 remaining. Duncanson will miss, but Espino will get it. No count, says the referee. Referee Besabe. There will be a foul on Saulier. Oliver Bunyi is going to the official table.
Right.
He will replace
Telan. Saulier has 3 personal fouls in the ball game.
Udoy Belmonte once again. That will be his 4th three-pointer, his 4th shot.
Belmonte is a big thorn on the side of the Green Archers now. Single-handedly, Jimmy, he's done it all for UST.
And it's a 3-point lead for the UST Growling Tigers. Oliver Bunyi looking for space underneath. Jason Webb penetrating and getting a foul. The use of the shoulder.
So that's going to go against Fran. Second personal for Fran. It's only going to be a side court throw in. The referee's ruling it not in the act of shooting.
8 straight points by the UST Growling Tigers. Espinosa throwing a brick because he was fouled as he was releasing that shot.
So third personal for Fran, 2 successive fouls, and he's got 3. And that's going to send Espinosa to the line for 2 free throws. We're seeing in the second half, Jimmy, LaSalle has come out and has been the quicker team, the faster, quicker team. So UST will have to adjust to that. Of course,
yes, and with 15 minutes and 51 seconds remaining, it's been quite a tactical ball game for both coaches, Arik Del Rosario and Virgil Villavicencio.
And some beautiful people out here watching the proceedings.
The miss from the free throw line when they need it.
That's right.
Are not converting.
But Tony Boy Espinosa now standing 10 feet tall, actually, Jimmy. He's only about 5'6", 5'7", but he's playing like, He's got what, 13 points, I think, in the ball game now.
Tonkinson, every time he brings down that ball, he has always tested the transition defense of De La Salle. Now they're trying to move the ball quick. And Godoy will miss. Jason Webb is bringing it down, feeding down likewise with Alvin Magpantay. It's counted.
Going to count? It's going to count, Jim?
Oh, yes.
Oh, what a big play there by
Magpantay.
Alvin Magpantay. He came in off the bench. In the first, there's a foul. Continuation was given him. He came in off the bench in the first half, but he was playing so well that Coach Virgil Villavicencio started with him again here in the second half. Val David coming into the ball game for Fran.
4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Alvin Magpantay. LaSalle gets back that 1-point lead. 15 minutes to go. An eternity for UST. Val David. A little short. Edmund Reyes. Yes.
You know what?
Garbage into goal.
Right, what a pity because LaSalle had possession already, but there were two green shirts that went for that ball. Eventually, Edmund Reyes getting that for the follow-up.
The pendulum has swung the other way, this time in favor of UST. But LaSalle has that ball. Sauler is going inside. Gives it back to Jason Webb. Now Espinosa. Oh, yes.
What a big shot by Espinosa. 10 feet tall.
14 points now for the small man of De La Salle University. Val David almost losing it. Edmund Reyes.
UST doing the right thing now, challenging LaSalle inside the paint. Oh! Alvin Magpantay!
Yes, counter steal by De La Salle. Both squads are so much into this ball game.
What an exciting ball game we have here, Jim. And they're throwing away again.
Espinosa crossover dribble. Punyi is streaking down that side, but then there's Magpantay on the right side.
And we've got a timeout called by Coach Arik Del Rosario. We'll turn you back to studios first.
Converse, the official shoes of the 1993 UAAP basketball games. Bench keeping warm as they are enjoying a 3-point lead. Coach Arik Del Rosario of UST has just called a timeout with the onslaught of the De La Salle offense. Godoy Belmonte. There's Val David.
You know, they're really having a hard time against this zone defense. There they're able to get it in, to work it inside, and Alvin Magpantay will be called for that. Magpantay's second personal foul. You know, Jimmy, Magpantay has scored 9 points here in the second half alone. He's got 13 in the ball game. Tony Boy Espinosa with 14. Time remaining in the ball game, 13 minutes, 11 seconds. LaSalle ahead by 3, 55 to 52. Yes, you heard us right. LaSalle is ahead by 3 points against this very powerful UST squad.
Oh, yes, and what has been appalling about this ball game is that UST has not been able to exploit having Dennis Espino in the middle.
That's very true, Jim. Actually, what LaSalle is doing very well is that they're covering the lane inside. Field goal shooting percentages, LaSalle 9 out of 9. Can you believe that, Jim? 9 out of 9. So how can you lose right now? UST 5 of 11.
So you do not wonder why LaSalle is leading by 3. They have the ball. This is Jason Webb. Magpantay popped out after being covered by Udol Belmonte. The shot will not drop. Evangelista will make sure he gets the rebound. Val David is in this ball game. to make sure the point guard position is well maintained. And with that assist pass, Belmonte notches his 26th point in this ball game.
25 points, and Saulier has committed his 4th personal foul. Quickly, Virgil Villavicencio sends in Lago and Bautista for Magpantay, who played very well, and Jason Webb.
Magpantay, in that short span of 7 minutes and 29 seconds, did 9 points, very crucial ones. 4 points in the first half, a total of 13 now for Magpantay. A well-deserved rest for him right now.
Oh, yes.
As Belmonte is at the 4.5-meter line, Alan Glenn Patrimonio has been told to go into the fray. Reyes, on the way up, is fouled downstairs.
Elmer Lago is going to be responsible for that foul, his second. Watch this in slow-mo. It's already the 6th team foul for LaSalle, while UST has 5. Saulier takes a well-deserved break also here for Patrimonio, and Telan will be checking in for Bunye. So good shuffling of men by Virgil Villavicencio.
Edmund Reyes is 1 out of 3 from the 4.5-meter line. UST will need this charity.
We're tied again at 55 with time remaining here, only 12 minutes and 23 seconds. What an exciting ball game, Jimmy. Just happens in the UAAP.
Oh yes, since the tie at 45, several lead changes, and now UST will get it back. 12 minutes and 17. De La Salle has been testing the skill of this UST squad.
Oh, a bad pass given by Bautista. Because of the good pressing defense now of UST, that half-court defense, man-to-man, they're doing it, and they're really pressuring the ball carriers.
If UST wants this ball game, it has to fall back on its defense, but with that offensive move, and Baldavid, the lead of UST has now increased to 3.
Right, and what a nice intrusion there. Here's Elmer Lago with the basketball, but he's fouled by Evangelista.
Evangelista will commit foul number 2. And right now, with 11 minutes and 57 remaining, a well-deserved rest will be given to Tony Boy Espinosa, and substituting for him will be Luis Antonio Trillo.
Right, Espinosa, big game for him. He'll get a few minutes rest on the bench, and we'll check back in short. I'm sure Espino in the ball game for Evangelista, and Ramos for Tankinsen. So point guard now will be Ramos of UST and Trillo for LaSalle.
And Virgil Villavicencio, sensing that his point guard has been tiring out, sends in Trillo, Bautista. Now Patrimonio, 2 rookies with De La Salle, with Patrimonio in heavy traffic, passing off to Telan. Actually, 3 rookies miscommunicating that time, Telan and Patrimonio. UST has a chance to expand their lead.
That's right. Let's say, Jimmy, Coach Virgil Villavicencio going now with 3 rookies and 2 regulars. Let's see how this works out for him.
Dennis Espino. There's good hustle by Bautista and Lago, but UST will still keep. 11 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Senator Freddie Webb. Baldavid inside move. Nice pass to Edmund.
Good pass by Baldavid.
Every point is exalted by the fans here at the Loyola Center. Down by 5. LaSalle calls the timeout. We'll be back.
I don't know.
We're back to live action here at the Loyola Center, the 56th UAAP. At its best, UST versus LaSalle. Virgil Villavicencio, the coach of LaSalle, last year, who was coaching Ateneo, just called his timeout. His team down by 5, but they have the ball. This is Bautista. Now Trillo, setting up the play, looking on the left side, trying to ward off Ramos. The same guy assigned to guard Tony Boy Espinosa. Now Telan.
Oh, a bad pass by Telan there.
Reyes. Dennis Espino is in there.
And that was a perfect slam dunk. Granny Goose slam dunk, cheese balls, the 1993 UAAP official snack food.
And now, UST is enjoying a 7-point lead. They foul 10 straight points by the Growling Tigers. Oliver Bunyi has to come in to replace the rookie Telan. Jason Webb also has to go in for Alan Glenn. No, for Bautista.
Biggest lead in the ball game, a 7-pointer enjoyed by UST. And LaSalle has been scoreless in the last 4 minutes.
This has been the biggest lead of the ball game. 7 points. To show you how close this match has been. Head and shoulder move and the steal. Quick hand to Baldavid. And they lose it to the baseline. There was Alan Glenn Patrimonio and Lago Patrimonio. We have 9 minutes and 56 seconds to go.
Right, and
Virgil Villavicencio questioned the propriety of putting in 3 rookies all together, and when he realized the mistake, he pulled out a few of them.
Right.
He pulled out Telan.
Right, and so Triller's out of the ball game too. Tony Boy Espinosa has been playing marvelously for LaSalle, is back in the ball game.
It's getting bigger, that lead of UST. It's now 8 points. In a game that has seen so many lead changes.
And I'll tell you, Baldavid and Ramos have been doing very good defensive work on Jason Webb and Tony Boy Espinosa. So Espinosa's in the line on a 1-on-1 situation here.
This LaSalle team is composed of many carryovers from last year. The problems of coaches who are facing LaSalle is to pinpoint who the future stars of LaSalle will be. That has been the problem here in this ball game. And right now, Arik Del Rosario has pinpointed Espinosa
That's right.
as the man to watch, and he has assigned Ramos and Baldavid on Espinosa.
So UST trying to play up-tempo ball here, but LaSalle quick to set their defenses up.
It was a pass to Dennis Espino, who recovered cross-court now to Fran. Back to him from Reyes. The layup will not go because it was a charging violation on Patrick Fran.
Right, that was very clear. You'll watch Fran charge into Webb, who had established position already. So Fran fouls out of this ball game with 5 personals, and Udoy Belmonte will come into the ball game for him. That's a luxury Coach Del Rosario has. He picks anyone from the bench, and he's as good as the first team.
Practically, he can form 2 first teams from his bench. 6-point lead. UST is ahead. From the free throw line, Jason Webb has been 4 out of 5 in this ball game.
So that 8-point lead got down to 5, possibly 4 now, should Jason score. Not a bad offensive night for Jason Webb, 11 points. Make that 12.
LaSalle trying to get a grip on its composure. 4-point lead for UST. They have possession. Udoy Belmonte has it. Floating man zone. Espinosa, before he could even dribble, was fouled.
by Patrimonio. That will be third foul by Patrimonio. That's going to send Dennis Espino to the line. All important free throws coming up here. Jimmy, let's see if Espino can score his first. It's a one-on-one situation here for Espino.
Dennis Espino. Five out of 6 in the previous game when they won over Ateneo. He was 75% from the free throw line. He missed this time. 9 minutes even remaining.
And watch how Ramos is shadowing Espinosa.
Ramos has been assigned to the point guard of La Salle. Alan Glenn Patrimonio almost went in. Valdavid in heavy traffic.
Oh, the foul will go against Jason Webb. Second personal for Jason Webb. Watch out in slow-mo.
First it hit the foot, went down there, and Jason Webb will be called for the infraction. Eight minutes and 39. Huffing and puffing. And Alan Glenn Patrimonio.
This caller developing between Coach Villavicencio and Ramos. Villavicencio giving instructions to Espinosa, and Ramos following him too.
Jason Webb. He loses it to the end line, and Valdavid wanted to chase for that ball.
Only in the UAAP, Jimmy, only in the UAAP.
Yes, he slammed into the end zone. You see it being fixed right now on the left-hand side of your screen. Four-point lead for UST. Ramos has been a great call for this UST team. The miss, Udoy Belmonte, Valdavid.
Oh, it's a charge. It might be a charge.
Free throws from the 4.5-meter line.
It looked like a charge. The foul called against Bunye, but watch. He gave the body to Bunye, actually. Bunye complaining to the referee.
But Bunye was not stable on the ground where he was and lifted his feet and was called for that infraction. 1 out of 3 from the 4.5-meter line. 1 out of 4.
Ramos striking out Espinosa, Webb, and Coach Villavicencio is talking to the three of them. Yes. Color developing here.
Considering that Rizaldi Ramos is only a rookie on his first year in UST, he is doing quite a good job, especially on defense, was responsible for that steal. A charge will be called on Valdavid. Charging foul, David.
So let's see what gives here.
Oh yes, Espinosa stood his ground.
Watch how Ramos is doing a very good job on Tony Boy Espinosa at the moment, huh?
4-point ball game. Ramos is telling his teammates to go back. I will take care of Espinosa. Webb now against Valdavid. Now Oliver Bunye is trying to draw out Dennis Espino. This time it's Alvin Magpantay. No one was looking. Bunye faced the basket. LaSalle lost possession.
Big turnover that time.
Sauler and Lago will go in to replace Magpantay and Alan Glenn Patrimonio. As we move into the last 7 minutes and 51 seconds.
Or maybe 30.
Dennis Espino is at the 4.5-meter line, 5 out of 7.
No, I was going to say 7:31, I think.
With the net tangled on the rim, Espino will take the free throw. It will not drop. Bunyi will be called for a fifth foul.
Well, I think he was trying to box out Espino there. Now watch Bunye.
Patrimonio will be the replacement.
And that's a UST cheering brigade behind us. Very happy now that their team is ahead by 6 points.
And the strength of UST in the forward and center position is starting to show now as we go to the last minutes of this ball game. Especially now that Oliver Bunye, a veteran center for La Salle, has fouled out. Espino grabs the rebound, barrels his way in, and scores.
That's what you call a power move by Espino, huh? Getting that offensive board and just powering.
Jason Webb is fouled on his way to the basket. Dennis Espino will commit another foul.
Evangelista finally comes in for, who's he coming in for? Edmond Reyes. Telan coming in for Patrimonio.
This is Jason Webb. Very important free throw. And it doesn't go in. Anxiety in the face of Alvin Patrimonio as his brother's team is down by 8. And the opposing squad has the basketball. The inside move to Espino. Very strong move. Telan
Going to
get
count.
another foul.
It's going to count, and Telan gets that foul. His fourth personal for Telan. Espino, of course, using a lot of experience. Now it's starting to show down the road.
Very emotional Telan reacting to that foul called on him.
The biggest
To take a tap from Virgil Villavicencio to bring him back to the line to wait for Dennis Espino's free throw. It goes in once again.
biggest lead in the ball game now, an 11-pointer.
Oh yes, 71-60. 6 minutes and 55. The question now will be, can La Salle chop this down and make a ball game out of this match with UST? Espinosa. Telan, oh yes.
Nice undergo stop by Telan, getting the offensive board, and he shot that off Espino and Evangelista.
David. Odoy Belmonte signal to Espino, give it back to Ramos, who has the ball. Now it's with Dennis Espino, who'll go one-on-one against Telan.
That's going to be it for Telan. He's going to foul out of this ball game.
A very important member of the De La Salle squad fouling out. First was Oliver Bunyi. The weakness at the center spot for La Salle has loaded to the surface. 6 minutes and 15. Christopher Tan will come into the ball game.
Right. So Chris Tan is finally given some minutes here with the fouling out of both Telan. Look at Telan. He's really disappointed in this game. Telan and Bunye. 7 out of 10 from the free throw line. That's Dennis Espino.
6 minutes and 15. Dennis Espino has showed his class against the centers of De La Salle. Collier will control the ball. Espino is hounded by Ramos. It has been that way for most of this ball game. This is a 9-point lead. Jason Webb It won't go in. Evangelista controlling it. Now Valdavid. Traveling. As called by referee Besabe.
And you see Coach, yes, that's right. And you see Coach Arik Del Rosario giving instructions and saying, hey, come on, we've got the lead. Don't hurry up your offensive thrust, which is true. You should just take your time. We're the more experienced team anyway.
Ramos will be credited for limiting the movement of the point guards of De La Salle. But right now, he let go of Espinosa.
Oh, they kicked the ball away. It's going to be La Salle ball now.
It could be a 4-point swing if they convert on this one, and we will have a ball game in our hands once again.
Right, there is an uprising right now by La Salle.
Espinosa against Ramos. The defense is tiring out. Jason Webb. Lago. Now Sauyer. It goes to Dennis Espino.
Now they should just set up, Jimmy. UST has all the time in the world because they're ahead anyway. And they can say, oh, what a big letdown by Ramos there.
Lago with a steal on a boo-boo by Ramos. It almost ended in a La Salle fast break.
So Ramos with that error there, Tankinsen coming into the ball game for Ramos, but he did his job, Jimmy, on the point guard and the off guard. He really put up a very good pressing defense on the ball carriers.
If UST enjoyed an 11-point lead at one point in this ball game, we credit it to Ramos, who did a yeoman's job against the point guards of De La Salle. The defense of UST was anchored on the defender at the point.
Correct.
At the top of the zone defense.
Right, and La Salle coming back here. It's UST's time to remain scoreless now in the last 2 minutes.
Full court press by De La Salle. Play number 3. Tankinsen says, Valdavid, Dennis Espino, back to Tankinsen. Who cuts out? It's Evangelista. Will he take the shot? Espino right now against Christopher Tan. Odoy Belmonte is fouled from behind. Foul.
Yes, by Chris Tan. Watch that. There's the fake. And there's a foul by Chris Tan. La Salle has changed its defenses now from a zone defense. They're employing a man-to-man defense now. Full court press it is.
Chris Tan, he has gained some weight from last year and has been assigned to body up against Dennis Espino. Belmonte at the 4.5-meter line is 1 out of 3. Leading by 5, UST still needs those free throws.
Even the veterans are missing free throws. Four minutes and 25 seconds remain in this classic of a game here between UST and La Salle. UST up by 5 points.
As Waki has said, even the 5-year veterans still get nervous when they're at the 4.5-meter line. The time remaining in this ball game, 4 minutes and 25.
That's a big stat for Udoy Belmonte, 25 points. At one time when La Salle was threatening to pull away by 3-5 points, it was Belmonte that kept UST in the ball game.
Finally, a charity that goes in. 72-66 on your screen. UST is enjoying that lead. Espinosa. Tan is blocked by Espino.
Right, the long arms of Espino. Udoy, that's the way, that's a veteran for you, saying, hey, let's set up our offense. Why are we hurrying up? We're ahead anyway by 6 points.
Tankinsen drops down, quick to steal it. Tony Boy, Espinosa.
What a big turnover here. Not the fault of Tankinsen, Jim. There's just a slippery portion over there. There's a big break for La Salle.
Yes, and referee Besabe pointed to that slick portion, and he has asked be wiped. We have 3 minutes and 44 remaining in this classic of the ball game between UST and De La Salle. 8 points of La Salle to UST's 2. And it's getting closer with this steal now by De La Salle. A turnover by UST.
What's happening here, Jimmy? That pressing defense of La Salle is rattling UST somewhat, and they should keep up with that.
Timeouts left in this close ball game. Those timeouts will matter. Espinosa inside.
He's going to go.
A block.
That will be called on Bal David. Fourth personal for Bal David, who's been also doing a yeoman's job here. It was with the entry of David that UST actually started pulling away, Jim. But never say die. La Salle coming back from an 11-point deficit. 3 minutes 10 seconds remaining.
75% from the free throw line. Tony Boy Espinosa pounds on Tankin Sen, and he chops that UST lead now. Only 2. And one more free throw.
What's surprising, Jim, is La Salle is making this comeback without Telan and Bunye, their starting centers.
Sen now is being hounded by Espinosa. Still, David will get it. Odoy Belmonte.
Let's see if they can work it down low to both Evangelista and Espino.
Odoy Belmonte. Espino wasn't boxed out. The ball
will stay with UST.
Yes. With 2 minutes and 44 remaining in this ball game, a timeout has been called by Arik Del Rosario at UST. They lead by only a slim 2 points. We'll be back. Much time remaining. It's still not safe for Coach Arik Del Rosario at UST. UST has scored only 1 point in the last 5 minutes. Tankin Sen has it. There's a screen set up by Dennis Espino. And it worked for UST. Just a 4-point ball game.
Before that shot, Jimmy, UST only scored 1 point in the last 5 minutes.
Espinosa over to Saulier. Inside. Belmonte will get the rebound. Tankin Sen is streaking down. Belmonte is tangled up with Espinosa. Well, Espinosa. We're now in the last 2 minutes of this ball game, brought to you by Hoopwear, the official training gear of the 1993 UAAP men's basketball game.
You know, that was a timely timeout called by Coach Arik Del Rosario. Huh? They were able to shoot 2 points, and now up the lead to 4 points rather, and now maybe even 6.
Belmonte will add on to his score sheet.
Odoy Belmonte has been very successful tonight's basketball game. Oh, he misses a second, but Bal David.
A little confusion in possession underneath. And Espino will relinquish to La Salle. There was Bal David. He was bottled up. Forced the shot. Couldn't handle it, and it hit his foot as it went out of the baseline. Saulier, Christopher Tan, Jason Webb, he saved it. now to Saulier once again, using the glass. Too strong, Tangkin Sen. Now Evangelista. That was a block by Jason Webb. Foul, Webb.
You're right, Jason Webb.
19. Yes, Chucky.
Jason Webb committed third personal. And before anything else, I think Coach Virgil Villavicencio, there's a foul, is suing for time here. So we'll go back to studios.
Literally last-minute instructions for his squad. Brought to you by Medical for fast relief of body aches, headaches, and fever with no narcotic side effects. Evangelista will go to the 4.5-meter line. Right above him, right above that rim is the scoreboard that says his team is enjoying a 5-point lead. And he misses. Lago will get it. Jason Webb against Udoy Belmonte. He will back off and give it to Espinosa.
They can't wait too long. That second's ticking away.
Fancy pass to Alan Glenn Patrimonio. Unexpected by the rookie from the veteran Jason Webb.
So LaSalle going to full court pressing man-to-man defense now.
A minute, 3 seconds in the UAAP is still eternity for whoever is leading, especially with a full court press. Paul David. Now Udoy Belmonte. David will not take the shot. Tangkin Sen. It goes in with a foul from Saulier. A hard thud.
What a drive-in play by Tangkin Sen, getting the baseline. Watch this in slow-mo. 5 personals by Saulier. Okay, we're just got the word from direct, no slow-mo. But what a big play there by Tangkin Sen. Getting that baseline drive. And a foul from Saulier. Bautista coming in for Saulier, was fouled out.
Just 42 seconds to go. And that somehow gives UST that cushion they need against this full court press of the De La Salle Green Archers. And it has given the UST squad the scare of their lives.
I agree completely, Jim. The scare of their lives. And I haven't seen Coach Eric Del Rosario smile the whole time.
Espinosa, it will not go in. Patrimonio. He lost it. Fancy move. And now there's 4 from UST. Belmonte!
A reverse dunk by Belmonte.
What a move! That was an excellent slam dunk. Brought to you by Granny Goose. Slam dunk tease balls. 10-point lead. 1 more second. And that's it for this ball game. UST almost lost their search in this one.
Watch this. Watch this slam dunk. Here comes Udoy Belmonte. A reverse. Yes, sir.
And what a way to cap a ball game.
I'll tell you, we had a...
Yes, to get back the confidence they almost lost as there were so many lead changes. We have to hand it to the De La Salle Green Archers. They gave the favorites in this tournament the scare of their lives.
You bet, Jim. And if you could have 2 winners, you'd give 2 winners. No losers in tonight's basketball game.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, 10-point lead at the end of 40 minutes. UST Growling Tigers notching their second win of the tournament. Will be back.
Okay. Okay, we'd like to give you first, of course, a pretty interviewer. That's Rina. Rina, you've got the key player and the most valuable player of the game. Okay, turn you over to Rina.
Thanks, Jimmy. I'm here right now on the court side, and I have with me Dennis Espino, the key player and also the slam dunker of the game. And Dennis, they're of course from the Growling Tigers, ano? Naging member kayo ng national team. Paano ito nakatulong sa sa inyo as a player?
Siyempre tulad ng sa exposure at experience, di ba? Pag halimbawa naging member ka ng national team, parang sinabi nila isa ka sa mga leading amateur, ganun. Tapos malaking exposure yun.
Okay. Maraming nasasabing yung UST ngayon ang pinakamalakas na team sa taong ito. Ano masasabi mo dyan?
Ewan ko, sabi nila ganun, pero hindi kami naniniwala sa ganun dahil yun nga, bilog ang bola, tapos saka marami talaga malalakas na kalaban namin.
Okay, so congratulations Dennis, ha? And of course, the key player of the Growling Tigers, Mr. Udoy Belmonte. Doy, anong sinabi ni Coach Arik sa inyo na para makalamang kayo sa laro ng Lasal?
Ang instructions lang sa amin is to play defense, play good defense, and our offense will take care of itself.
Okay, that's very good advice, and it really worked, ano? Congratulations. Okay, we turn you back to Waki.
Okay, thank you, Rina. Good interviews. Okay, I'm here now with the winning coach, Coach Arik Del Rosario. And I would like to ask you some questions because, Coach, meron siguro during the game, no? I noticed dalawang crucial factors na ginawa mo. One was when you put sa second half si Ramos at si Bal David ba to pressure yung point guard at saka off guard. Nakatulong malaki yun. Talagang ginawa mo yun sa second half.
Hindi kasi nakita ko yung si Patrick, masama yung lalaro, no?
Oo.
Nakita ko, sabi kailangan...
Wait, okay.
Kailangan kong mabilis na laro. Kaya naisip ko si Bal na ligay sa second, number 2 position. Kaya kasi nawala si Patrick na 5 fouls. Saka nag-gamble na ako. Ako pakasakaling pumutok si Bal David eh.
Oh.
Dahil sa ensayo, minsan ginagawa ko rin yun sa kanya eh. Ginagawa ko ng number 2 position. Salamat naman, nag-success ako dun sa gamble ko.
Oh, at saka si Ramos, magaling pala mag-guardia yan, ha?
Siyempre, alam mo si Ramos
Rookie lang.
Hindi, member yan ng Mapua, back to back eh. Kaya tamo maganda dumipensa, saka siyempre yung leadership sa loob, yung nape-pressure sila, kasi siyempre medyo nakadikit ang kalaban, yung Lasal. Kailangan ko medyo buwang kaya siyang naisip ko, yung magdala mo ng bola, kaya mabul kami, di ba? Nung lamang yung Lasal.
Tama.
Sinabi ko, subukan ko si Ramos. Kasi si Tangensen medyo parang nararatel na ilang kay Espinosa. Sinubukan ko si Ramos. Buti naman lahat ng tumama.
Tapos, okay, another thing, napansin ko rin, very, very crucial timeout you called. Leading kayo 72-63, 64, tapos 72-70. Timeout ka. Lumamang kayo ng 76-70. Now, did you really call that the second timeout mo yun, just to break the momentum?
Siyempre. Kasi ko yun eh, kasi kailangan ko yung Saul eh. Baka sakali, kasi minsan bigla rin nagwawala yung player ko. Kaya hindi yung Saul na, di balik akong lumayo muna ng konti ang Lasal. Kasi pagdating sa uli, kailangan ko timeout eh. Kaya hindi ko, siguro iba nagkatakot, di pa nung lumayo bigla ang Lasal, daw na timeout. Inaano ko yung dalawang timeout ko para pagdating sa uli, mas importante yung mga last 5 minutes eh. Kaya nung pag-timeout naman, bigla kami nakadikit.
That's right. And that's an experienced coach, Fred. That's Arik Del Rosario. Now, Jimmy, would you like to ask Coach Arik some questions? Because napansin ko rin, Coach, hindi madaling manalo rito sa UAAP, no?
Alam mo kasi, lahat ng makita ko, kaibigan, mga coach, mga referee, mga lahat ng mga media. Sabi niya, Coach, ikaw ang pinakamalakas sa team. Hindi mo rin masasabi yun kasi, kagaya nga na ng Lasal. Alam mo, mga rookie pero maganda nilaro. Kaya yun ang pinakamahirap na tapos yung mga player ko nape-pressure dahil nga takot sila matalo. Kaya takot magkamali dahil nga sabi, malakas kayo. Pag nakatalo kayo, kakaya kayo. Hindi ganyan. Lalo sa UST, pag yung mga pare, mga ibang mga namin, Sinasabi ko, pag matalo kayo, kailangan mawala na.
especially on an off night, pwede rin kayo mag-off day, diba?
Kaya lalo ako, yung nangyayari sa akin, hindi ako mapalagay sa posisyon ko sa UST dahil sa lakas ng pero, tapos hindi ko mag-champion.
So it's really difficult to be a coach, I'll tell you that, but I think the experience of Coach Aric Del Rosario, you know, with that calling that crucial timeout and putting those two guards, Ramos and Val David, in the ball game, I think worked wonders for him, and that's why they won the ball game. LaSalle, let's not take any credit away from them. They really played a good game, but in the end, only one team has to win, and that was a better team. So, salamat, Coach. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Aric. Okay, let's have the slam dunker of the. Let's have the slam dunker now. We'll show you Udoy Belmonte coming in. Look at this slam dunk. This is a Granny Goose Slam Dunk Cheese Balls, a 1993 UAAP official snack food. The perfect slam dunk. Here it comes. Whoa, a reverse by Udoy Belmonte. Can you do that, Jim?
Yes, I can try. The slam dunker of the game will receive a gift pack from Granny Goose Slam Dunk Cheese Balls, a 1993 UAAP official snack food. Of course, Udoy Belmonte was our Enervon key player of the ball game. He is the guard for UST, and he was also the slam dunker with that excellent backhand slam.
Right.
And the key player of the game will receive a gift pack from Enervon Vitamina at Resistensya Panlaban sa Pagod at Puyat. So he will get a vitamin pack from Enervon. And of course, our Republic Cement MVP of the ball game was Dennis Espino of UST with 21 points, 1 assist,
right,
and 3 blocks.
We still have time. Why don't we get on the schedule?
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, next week you will be able to watch the Adamson University ball game versus UST, and then FEU versus De La Salle University on the seniors division. It will start at 1:15. The second game will be at 3:15. So
we're gonna have two thrillers again in our hands, huh?
Oh,
Adamson UST and FEU La Salle. Boy, big games again. And you know, Jimmy, it just goes to show that here in the UAAP, just like UST coach Aric Del Rosario, not a sure ball, as they say. No sure games, no sure winners. We've got to work and sweat. And he said, he just told me a while ago, pinahirapan kami talaga ng La Salle. So it'll be very difficult to win games. So you stay tuned.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, to recap, the winner of the first ball game was Ateneo with a first win.
Right, first win over Adamson
University. And then that game will be replayed tonight if you would want to watch it. Right. And the second ball game, the winner, of course, was Powerhouse UST, but not after a really big scare from De La Salle University. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you once again next week for, again, 2 excellent ball games from the seniors division of the 56th UAAP. I'm Jimmy Javier. This is Waki.